Hey y'all, I'm Jess. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I create crochet videos, vlogs, sometimes commentary videos, and recently I've been doing some fun little just like project videos, or at least I want to. So today we are going to be doing everything Granny Square related. I'm going to go through a variety of Granny Square projects and also just Granny Squares that you can make that are designs. This one's going to be more Granny Square project based, but a lot of these projects do include specialized Granny Squares. I will link the Pinterest board down below where I source some of these, but then some of these are from Instagram where I'm going to like try to link the video if I can figure that out, but like I'll figure it out. It'll be down there down below, or I might link a like YouTube video that was linked through the Instagram, if that makes any sense. A lot of these are old. I honestly was scrolling through my saved Instagram posts, and a lot of them were Granny Squares, so I was like, you know what, that'd be good for this video. So this first one, hold on, I gotta get my project ready. Today I'm working on a Granny Square blanket, which is this guy right here. That's the first project idea. And how I'm doing it is I'm not doing like how it's shown where you can do like the same colors just like in different variety. I'm doing variegated yarns, and y'all, I never know how variegated yarn's gonna work up until I work it up. Obviously, that's a, hold on. I feel like my neckline's very bunchy. Okay, this one, I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know what it's doing. We've got, it literally is split. We've got half the Granny Square is like perfectly like lined up, and then the other half is just gibberish. Like, I haven't looked at it in full yet. I've just been like looking at it as I'm crocheting it up, and it is that's so weird. Okay, let's actually start. This first one is a really cute bucket hat, and as you can see with this one, it's not actually the Granny Squares. I think by the looks of it, have an applique on top, which if you don't know, an applique is basically something that you can crochet up to stitch onto a background. So it can be stitched onto a Granny Square, or it can be stitched onto basically anything. Honestly, that's the best way I would recommend doing like specialized Granny Squares, is to make an applique that goes on top. So this one's really cute. Love the colors, you know, great stash buster because it seems to use a wide variety of colors. But yeah, that's the first one. The second one is this really cute, I don't know how you would describe it. I guess like kind of like jackety cover thing. It's got like almost like a vest look, but then it has those really pretty sleeves. And this one seems pretty easy to work up. It's got some half grannies in there. And yeah, I don't know how you make a half granny when it comes to this sunflower, but it's super cute. I think it's a, you know, great and easy project. This next one I really like, and also with any of these you can do like any type of Granny Square. It can be whether you like the inspiration because you like the Granny Square, or if maybe you just like the design, you can pick your own Granny Squares and, you know, make it you. This next one is a really cute backpack. I was trying to think. I don't know how practical this will be if you don't line it, so I'd probably recommend being able to line something. I've never lined a project before, but this one probably it would be necessary, or it's just going to stretch out. Maybe it's cotton yarns, and in that case cotton yarns tend to be very sturdy, so either use cotton yarns or line it if you're using acrylic. But yeah, super cute. It seems a little bit more complicated, I would say. Overall doesn't seem too bad. This next one I think is super cute. A, for the fun colors, B, for the design of the Granny Squares, and C, for the configuration of the Granny Squares. I just love the colors. I feel like it's a great way to do this will be a great stash buster just because of all the different variety you can put inside of the Granny Square if you do that kind of granny stitch. Not granny stitch, but Granny Square. I don't even know how to describe that, but it's super cute. Yeah, I mean, it's a cute fit. I love the like kind of like baby tee, but like oversized baby tee, if that makes any sense, you know. Super cute. This next one is I've never even like thought of it. It's a romper. I think it's a romper, or is it a jumper? maybe it's a jumper. I don't remember which is which, but anyways, you see it. Seems pretty easy in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's super cute, very versatile. You can, great stash buster project if you have a bunch of random yarns kind of aligned together. I think that would be a great use of it. This next one is, I think, okay, hold on. This one's a granny square idea, which are these, cute, well, I guess you can, here, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. My iPad is messing up that I'm like looking at. This next one is cute sunflower grannies. By the looks of these are actually how the granny is created. So, you know, great way to learn a new granny design, and it, you know, cute addition, and you can make it into basically anything, but they turned it into a tote bag. I actually have made a Smiley granny before. I have it, okay, I have it pinned to my wall. You can see it there. Oh, there it is. It was a stash buster, and the reason it's on my wall is because I had a project for it, and then I ended up not doing the project, and I scrapped the rest of the grannies, but that one was too difficult to scrap because of the fact that I sewed over it, and so I just left it and put it on my wall. But it's not the same way that this one's made. Honestly, I like the way this one's made more than the way I made it, because mine just kind of looks weird. All right, this next one is a simple tote bag again, but I really like the heart grannies. I've seen multiple ways that people make them. I'm going to show another one in this video, but the way they've done it is, it's not like, there's some people where they do like the like pixelated kind of look where it's, you change the color of, here, let me just show that as well instead of just talking about it. This one, where the way it, it's the cardigan, by the way, for me to like add it. The way they've done it is, first off, really cute cardigan, but they've changed the color of those specific clusters to create the appearance of a heart. I honestly really like that, but I also really like the like full shaped heart in the center. But yeah, this one is full shaped heart and also solid granny squares. So if you are wanting a more solid project, maybe if it's for colder weather, this will probably be better than the other one, because the other one is tends to have more, you know, holes in it, if that makes any sense. Taking a break to look at this. I don't know how to feel about it. Okay. This next project is not a granny, well, yes, it's a giant granny square, and basically what you do is you just fold it up and sew it together in the way it's shown. And this one is a laptop cover, but I also saw one that was a book cover. Honestly, just make it to whatever size you want, and it's versatile for anything. I have done this before, but I gifted it to a friend, so I don't have it anymore. It was a really easy project to whip up, great stash busting idea, and it's just super cute. I mean, who wouldn't want that? And if you want to do a laptop, I would honestly probably use cotton yarns and measure it to your specific laptop to prevent any type of stretching, because with acrylic, you know, it's definitely gonna stretch. I keep on saying and I'm so sorry. This next one is a not technically like a granny square, but it's a hexagon, well, it's a hexagon granny, but not a granny square. But super easy. This one I like just because of all the bold colors, to show you like different color palettes, you know, because I feel like I see the same ones over and over again. And this one I just thought was really bold and like in your face, so that's a little inspo for a cardigan. This next one is using, I like this one. This one's using a granny stitch, and it's like a really cute like granny looking cardigan. The way they did it is I started, I think, top down, or maybe down to up, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't like, it's cute. I love using the granny stitch. Like, even if I'm not making a granny square, the granny stitch is just so therapeutic. I just realized I've been crocheting this entire time and you cannot see me, so I do apologize for that. Yeah, this granny stitch one I just think is super cute, and I also love the colors. Good stash busting idea. This next one is, I love the 70s vibe of it. That's what the video was that she was doing, is like different 70s things she's made. This one I just think is so cute because it's a vest. I mean, you can do that with any granny square, but specifically the like sunflower ones, it's just so cute. The type of sunflower, I do actually have the pattern for the sunflower granny that she uses, and I'll have that linked down below for this, and I'll probably also link like a vest tutorial. Yeah, super cute, 70s vibe, loving it. This one, it's a blanket. It's so unique in my opinion. I've never seen something like it. It's like they took a bunch of mini grannies and made it into a bigger granny by sewing it together, and voila, now you have a bunch of like big grannies made out of little grannies to make a blanket out of. I just thought it was so cute. It's I feel like I say this with every one of them. This is a great stash buster because you just only need tiny scraps to make a handful of clusters. You really only need a little bit of yarn. So this one is just so cute, such a good stash buster. This one is another Hexagon granny cardigan. This one's very oversized. I kind of want to just show that, you know, you can make these things huge. And this one, again with the colors, is just so like crazy, you know, like definitely looks like it was a stash busting project, and it's so cute, you know, because some people, I feel like they struggle with making this one so cute because it just shows that you can put any color together. I feel like some people are scared when making stash busting projects to go crazy with the colors because they don't think I like it. I mean, obviously if you don't like crazy colors, then don't, but if you're fine with having a little bit of color, you know, put a little spice in your life. Also, I don't know if this is just me, I'm a center pull person, but I couldn't find a center pull on this one. So am I the only person who like skins the outside of my skein for yarn to like crochet with? Like, I literally take it and I peel the layer off of it. I feel kind of bad, like I don't like doing it, but it's the only way I can get out the yarn for the project. Okay, this next one I think what she's done is she's done granny hexagons for the halves, and then she's sewed it together probably on the front and the back with these beautiful giant flower granny squares, and it's just so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love it. Also, I'm probably gonna have to do a beginning bit explaining the difference between granny stitches, granny squares, and everything for like beginners, because I bet this is confusing. Me saying like it's a hexagon granny, it's like, well, and then you have granny squares, but granny squares don't have to be made out of the granny stitch, but then you can have the granny stitch on things that aren't squares. Very confusing. I do apologize for that, but that one is so cute. I'm obsessed with it. This next one is, I think it's really cute. It's basically just two large granny squares sewed together, and it made a cute tank top. I mean, you just add a little ribbing detail and some straps. Perfect tank top. I don't know why I've never thought of this before, but this person did, and they did it right because it is adorable. And you know, colors can be any color you want, and honestly you could probably do, maybe not, if you could do like a design granny, but I don't think there's any big enough for that. Maybe I lowered, oh, that's a factory knot, right? I fixed that factory knot with my lovely magic knot. That is the best and most reliable knot in my opinion, and you don't have to weave in any ends, so it was a lifesaver when I did my scrap blanket. Okay, yeah, so that's all I wanted to say on that cute tank top. This one, honestly, this sweater is so like eye-catching. I love the use of different yarn like types. It's not just a bunch of grannies, it's grannies but also just double crochets. I also see some, I don't know what kind of stitch that is. I see some like odd stitches, like V stitches, where it's like you do, you know, 2 and then, yeah. And then, oh, ooh, I'll get into that in just a minute. But I love the use of like doing smaller grannies together, but then they also have some large grannies that are the same size as 4 small ones. It's just a very nice like contrast, and it turned out super cute. So there's some inspo. I feel like I should be saying more about these, but I don't really know what else to say. This next one is a granny stitch, and I like, I have not been able to find a pattern like this one since I saw it, of granny socks, but they're so cute. I have been meaning to make this. This has been on my like want to make list. I've never seen a like granny sock before, but I have been searching for a sock pattern for crocheters for months that was good, and this one honestly looks so good. They're cute, and they're more of like decoration, I think, than actually wearing due to the holes in them. But if I use just like a cotton yarn and probably like a smaller stitch, I think they'd be so cute. I love these so much. I'm so glad I found the existence of these one random day in 2023. So I definitely need to make them. Still haven't made them yet, but I do have a lot of cotton yarn I can use for this. All right, this one is a mainly looking at her skirt because her top is, oh no, her top is granny squares too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this one is just a perfect example of the versatility of granny squares. Some of these I do believe are not like, no, I think they technically all classify as granny squares. On the bottom skirt, there are some spiral granny squares, which aren't, you know, granny stitch, but they're double crochet, so I mean, basically the same thing. She's also got some cute checkered patterned ones. I love the whole everything about this, and I also love the little star one. I've never seen a star granny square before. I don't know how to explain it. Super cute. And I also love that she has like some Halloween themed ones, because I recognize some of these granny squares from when I did my Halloween granny square sweater, the skull specifically and the eyeball. I have made both of those patterns. They're so cute. Love them. And yeah, I just love the whole vibe of this outfit. It's so cute and great inspo. This one is the spiral granny square. This one though is not the same kind of spiral. This is a four spiral where it starts in 4 separate, so it's kind of hard to tell with the colors on this one because they're very similar, but it's literally 4 different types of yarn that are spiraled together. Very cool. That's the kind I used in my Halloween granny square sweater, which I will flash a picture up right now. That's, you know, that's your Halloween inspo. I also made a whole video about it, which I will also link down below, where I show my entire process of making all of the granny squares. Yeah, this one's super cute just because, I don't know, very hippie boho kind of vibe, I guess. And it's a, I believe, yeah, it's a pillow. Yeah, I mean, if you have like solid granny squares, you can make a bunch of solid granny squares and just put them over like a pillow base. If you don't like stuff it, you can like buy a bland pillow and you can sew those over it, and boom, now you have a cute crochet pillow, and it was really easy to make. So that's a good idea, and I love the spirals. This one, y'all, when I tell you, when I first discovered this, I was flabbergasted, and then when I rediscover it making this video, I was extra flabbergasted. This woman is using the all-in-one granny square yarn, but she did a corner to corner granny with it, and it like works out properly. And I will try my best to find a like YouTube video of explaining how to do this, because I want to learn how to do it, because I have like 2 skeins of all-in-one granny yarn that I haven't used yet, and this would be such a great use of it. It's super like, just first off, the corner to corner granny stitch is cute in itself, but then it's the all-in-one granny, so you're not having to change colors. I mean, it's perfect. I love this, and I will be making it yeah, I had to show that to y'all. This one is a vest, but the way they've done it is they have it, or it's not like, I guess it is a vest, yeah. This one I think is from Pinterest, and it, I just love, it's just like literally just 2 rows of granny squares, and then I think they have grannies under their arms, and then just a little tie. It's so simple, so cute, and it adds to any outfit with like lightweight. I've lost my hook. There it is. Okay, it's in the work. It's just such an easy way to add to add to any outfit, honestly, and you could probably whip that up in a couple days. So that is everything that I have saved for this video. I will be making a video on like actual granny squares to make stuff out of if y'all are interested. If y'all want a part 2 of this, also let me know. I'd be happy to do it. Yeah, but yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and check out my links down below. I've got a Etsy and a Mercari shop. Here is the progress we made on this. I just don't know how to feel about it. Let me know how y'all feel about it, but I just, why did it work up like that? I don't know how to feel about how this worked up, because it looks almost intentional, but like not enough to where it's like, oh, she actually made that intentionally. It's kind of ugly. I'm not gonna break it down or anything. It's literally scrap yarn, but it's kind of ugly. But yeah, it's ugly, but it's also like really cute in a way. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings. But yeah, that is toodles.